Project Zoika. That's what the intel on Oasis pointed to. Valen's mysterious mission in Africa. I was supposed to find answers, but left with more questions. My orders are to find out what the informant knows, to fill in the blanks. Problem is, he's being held at a POW camp to the north, and the only way through is Halfaya Pass. I'm hitching a ride with a long-range desert group, but the Germans have dug in with flak 88s and a heavy motor pool. We can't afford a massive firefight. I'll have to take out the guns and help the LRDG push through. The pass is heavily fortified, with plenty of narrow spaces and close-quarter surprises. I'll need to watch my six and pack a couple of mines to cover a quick exit. I suppose they don't call it Hellfire Pass for nothing.
Ladies and gents, welcome back to mission number 3, Sniper Elite 3 Authentic Walkthrough. I'm your host, CenterStrain01. It is go time. Let's do this. We are in daytime now. Obviously, enemies are going to be able to see us better. The rule still applies that enemies can see you up to a certain point, so keep that in mind. The sniper enemies can see you a lot further, and there are snipers on this level, so we got to watch out for them. Thank you to everyone for all the love so far on the videos. Really appreciate it. Continue to run until we get to this point. As soon as you hear that little noise, that's when you need to stop. There's 3 or 4 enemies in this first section here, but you never have to worry about a single one of them. There's a machine gun enemy right here. You can see there's a machine gun, he's next to it. And there's an enemy, you can hear his voice above us to the left. Again, don't forget to follow me on Twitch if you want to see me go through these games on... or blind, if you want to see me do a blind walkthrough of it as I learn the levels and whatnot. That's twitch.tv/CenterStrain01. Please help me out. I'm trying to be a partner on there, and I'd appreciate it if you follow. First collectible is going to be up here and to the right. I will point out where the collectibles are, not necessarily get them because I've already received them. There's a lot of optional objectives on here. However, the optional objectives only appear if you have discovered them. So 2 of them, I believe, appear via intel. So collectibles in the map. And then there's another one I can't 100% be sure of where it is. I know where it is, but when we come up to it, we'll find it. There's so much to remember. This is such a huge map. As you can see, one of the objectives is 50 some meters away. That's our first one, but there's going to be a bunch of other ones, and they're over 600 meters away from this location. So you can tackle them in any order you want. It's up to you. But if you're trying to follow this guide, also remember that the cinemas that play, that you see that are in-game cutscenes, not necessarily actual cutscenes, do change the story.
First order of business. Find those 88s.
If guards are moving in those cutscenes, they're moving in real time, which means that the enemies won't be in the same area. So if you're someone who likes to skip cutscenes, and I don't actually skip that specific cutscene, then the enemies will not be in the same location. So keep that in mind when you're going through this. So you can see we got something to mask the sound if you wanted to be a sniper and take out enemies. There's a guard on the top there. You could probably take him out too. He's far enough away. He's in the shade. This guard you don't have to worry about right here. He doesn't even look forward. He's coughing. He's like, I guess, a sleeping guard if you want to call him that, even though he's just coughing. There's a guard directly above us. Sometimes he'll be able to see you. Alright, so you're going to wait here for a little bit. You don't have a lot of time when you do this. So get to about this point right here and then get up. It's very tricky to pull off, but if you can get used to it, you will be able to do it. This is what I was talking about. You'll only uncover this optional objective if you actually go into this room. It's not the objective itself, it's part of it, and then you have to find the other as well. You have to find further intel on the whereabouts of the general. I love that about this game. It makes you want to search around so you can find different objectives and be able to complete them all. It's part of the collectibles. There is a guard that's in this room. He circles pretty much. So right now it looks like he's outside or he's either up there. He guards both. Up here is going to be the sniper nest. And you're also going to be able to find out where our next collectible is. There's a total of 4 collectibles in this area alone. And we've already got 2. This is the 3rd one. Okay, and it's going to be right there, right in that area. So, notice the general locations of the enemies. Notice the guard there. So, that guard was making a circle, so he should be coming around the mountain when he comes. Alright, so we're good. Takes a little while before he moves around, so go ahead and get down. We've already collected the 1, the 2, 3, and the 4. Go here and collect something else there. We will need landmines and all that great stuff. As soon as you see him get down, as I said, we don't have a lot of time to make it, and we have to be really quick. This time you want to stay prone and get against this wall. See, and sometimes guards can still see you. But don't worry, the guard that saw me is the one that was up by the sniper nest. And it takes him a while to get down. See, he's gone. As soon as this guy moves, you're going to want to go. Gonna have to hurry to get to the next collectible. And right here it is. Alright, we made that. Nice. Sniper up there, so watch out. And that's all the collectibles that are in this location. Woo, we made that. Oh, a few close calls, but we got it. The daytime makes it so much more difficult. See, there's a guard up there. We will be taking out 1 guard in this section, I think. He just stays there the whole time.
That racket could hide my shot.
There is a guard that comes down below too. Down right there. Time it. Hopefully he doesn't glitch through the wall. Okay. This part's a little tricky. You're going to get the attention of a lot of enemies right here. And I think there's something over here too. I can't remember. Oh my god, I forgot if there's something over here. Not a good sign. Alright. Grenade to the rescue. Perfect timing, you need to mask the shot. Alright, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, that's going to create some noise. So we need to get out of here, and we're going to head towards the next collectible.
Down, but there'll be more.
There'll be more. Okay. So we're going to head towards the next collectible. We're going to stay away from that guy, though. They're all down in, like, covered mode, I guess.
Muss ganz in der Nähe sein.
Might have to take some out. Nothing we can do about this type of detection. I mean, it looks like it's automatic.
Alles in Ordnung. Wachsam bleiben.
Wow. Talk about a challenge. This is where the collectible is. Right there. We need to get out of here.
Bleibt in Deckung.
I don't like how close we are to the enemy. So this game is not meant to be a 100% stealth game. I don't know if you've noticed. There's no 100% stealth meter at the end. It doesn't work that way. We are making the game more than it actually... We're making it more stealthy than it actually is. So I know there's a guard in here. We just don't know where he is. Maybe he was one of the guards that got alerted. There he is. They're two, they're one. We're waiting on this guy. I don't know if he's ever going to turn. He wants to turn. Thank you. Jeez. Alright. Mission accomplished. First part anyways. Okay, so you see there's a couple of different ways you can go. We're going to go this way. We have a letter in this area as well as our second optional objective letter. Lots of enemies. But this one's not as hard to get through. But we will have to take out some enemies. And again, I don't even know how many enemies we're going to take out in general because of the grenades that we blow up. Let's try to stick to the edge here, I guess, so we don't get seen. Right down in that house there is where one of the letters is going to be. Watch out, there is a guard up here. You can snipe from this point if you want, if that's your game. For what we're going to do, we're going to wait. Because we need to go down that ladder. So we have to wait until he moves, and then our next collectible and optional objective segment is going to be over there. Get down here fast. So much risk involved in this game. That's the way we like it. There's only one guard in this house, and he's a stationary guard. He stays against the door. Unless alerted, of course. Right there. This is where the collectible is, if you haven't already picked it up. Right against this table. You can exit through back here to get all the way over to the other side, and then we just about bypass this area. As I said, this is not as difficult as an area as the first two. First being the most difficult. All because of the collectibles and optional objectives. We could just whiz through this if we didn't have to worry about those. But that would be no fun. This is also going to take us into the next area. So these two guards up ahead, unfortunately it is a must. We are going to have to take them out. Don't go up too far, we need to find out where he is. And it's so hard because of the sunlight. I don't see ahead. Once he jumps across, then we're good. We do have to, don't worry about that guard straight ahead. Now this is where aiming is a must. Got to get your headshots. Don't worry about sound, we have a stealth rifle, stealth pistol. And here's the next part of the optional objective. Ooh, some fireworks are going off outside. July 4th is coming up, so make sure his final stop is standards he is not seen. Actually, there's a lot of fireworks going off right now in my house. Alright, down here there are no enemies. But running obviously was probably not a good idea. So we're going to need to be fast. Grab this collectible. I don't know how quickly this guy can get up here. We did alert somebody. We'll watch below. We were a little careless. Shit. He might be alerted, but that's okay. Whatever. We were going just a little too fast.
Trovato un corpo!
Son of a bitch. Sheesh. Oh, the way they move. That's okay. We should have been better than that, and shame on me for that, but the main thing is we are okay. Accidents are going to happen. Whew! That's something not worth restarting the whole level over for. Especially since he never saw us, he just heard us. I don't care if a guard finds a body as long as we take care of them. Or take them out, pretty much. So here is what I think to be the hardest part. Now the first part was hard, okay? Don't get me wrong, it was hard. But more than likely, I am going to have a save. Not really, I can't save obviously. But I am going to have a cut somewhere in this next part. I'm just warning you. And if I don't, I will let you know up ahead that this has been one continuous take. Because this part is just brutal. Shouldn't be any enemies right here.
That looks like a good vantage point.
very, I don't know what I'm talking about. A lot of enemies. Watch out over here. It's the main location you need to watch out for.
I should find out where those announcements are coming from.
Okay, it looks like we made it into here, okay. So another optional objective just came up. It said we should watch out where those optional, or where those noises are coming from. So that'll be another optional objective we're going to have to do in this area. This is also where the long shot is. I'm not doing it here.
That speaker could mask my shot.
I did it, however, on the live stream. That's why you want to go watch the live stream, so you can actually watch the things that I do. Okay, so I'll show you where the long shot is.